Hey, you know what this is? This is me in first grade. This is my first grade picture. Look at my ringlets. Aren't I adorable? So this video is going to be all about first grade because I'm sure everybody wants to know all about my first grade experiences, right? So here I am again, making a funny smile because for some reason I always like to smile like that. It was pretty stupid, but whatever. And here I am holding a parrot. See that kid right there laughing? See him? That's who I sat by. I think his name was Brandon. Brandon. One day I wore a sundress to school, and he was like, you know how sundresses, they kind of gape a little bit at the sides? He was like looking in there trying to see my flat nipples, and I was like, and he was like, I see your boob. I saw your boob. And I was like really upset about that. Like, I know, it's pretty stupid because he's got the same flat nipples as I have. It's not really a big deal. It's not like you have boobs back then. But I was just like, oh, he's on my boob. It's not fair. So, notice in this picture, I'm wearing like a little midriff outfit. Shows my little tummy. Here I am again. That same outfit. You know, you would never be able to wear that to school now. Little girls would never be able to wear that to school. I mean, there would be like an uproar. It would be on the internet like, little girl clothes. Somebody made little girl clothes with their tummy showing. It's sexing up children, and then there'd be like a mass recall, and then, you know, it'd be all over the news. So-and-so store makes sexed up clothes for little girls, and then everybody on social media would be like posting pictures saying boycott. They'd be angry. Well, back then in the 80s, we got to wear that kind of thing. See? Gosh, I wish this thing wasn't so blurry. Look, I have cute little bows in my hair. Wish you could see how cute I was, but you can't see it. So, this is my teacher because, you know, I think she has a really cool 80s top on. Her name was Mrs. Land. She was one of those sexy teachers. She always wore, like, kind of sexy clothes and stuff like that. Here's another example of my sexy teacher. This is on Valentine's Day. See, she's showing the cleavage there. She's like bending over for the camera like, hey, I got boobs. So you wanted to know where I learned to like show off a lot of cleavage. I learned it from first grade, of course. And then, how about Christmas time? This is Christmas time. This is a very interesting shot because I don't know who took it. I guess maybe, like, my mom was there. Like, this is my mom right here with the 80s perm. This is me. This little girl here that you can just see the back of her pigtail, her name was Charlene, and this up here is Charlene's mom. Now, look at my face. I'm talking, and this is what happened. This is an interesting story. Actually, it's a very bratty story because I did some bratty thing. Right here. This was me being very, very bad. Because, you know, have you ever done that thing like when you're little, like everybody brings a present and wraps it, and then you like trade it with somebody? I don't know how we ended up with whatever presents. I think we all like played music, and then we would pass the little presents to like the next kid, and we'd go in a big circle. Like there was a girl circle and a boy circle, and the girls would pass it around, and when the music stopped, like you had to keep that that present that you got. Well, that's what we did. And so all the other kids were opening their presents, and they were getting cool toys and stuff, and I opened my present, and it was just some necklace with a turtle on it, and I was like, I do not want a necklace, I want a toy. So I got mad and I said, this is a stupid present. I don't want this present. What kind of lame present is this? I don't like it. I don't want it. I want a toy. And so, gosh, I had like no manners at all. Not because my mom didn't teach me, just because, you know, I was just clueless. I was just like, you know, I wanted a toy. This shit sucks. But, you know, now that I think about it, it was a really cute necklace. And like, obviously girls like jewelry, right? But even today, I don't wear necklaces because I'm scared that like somebody could just come up behind me and like choke me to death with one. So I'm not really a necklace person, and you'll probably never see me in a necklace. Really, never. So that was that story, the Christmas story. And that brings me to Easter. this is me with my Easter bonnet on. We had to make Easter bonnets with our with paper plates. So I guess what my mom did is she just put fabric over a plate. I don't know how she made the top part. She was like a crafty mom, you know. She could do stuff like that. I don't know how to do that stuff. If my kids ever had to make some weird paper plate hat, who the heck knows what I'd do? I'd probably just send them with a paper plate and tell them to just stick it on their head. And so anyway, we got to school and we had a little parade with our Easter baskets and our Easter bonnets and Easter hats or whatever. And I remember this one girl, she came to school. It was so funny. Like, for some reason, I remember this. She came to school with her Easter bonnet on. I think her name was like Laqueesha or something. And her mom put peeps all over her hat, you know. And so she was hungry. She was eating the peeps off of her hat. And I just remember the teacher being like, Laqueesha, stop eating your hat. And then she's just like, okay. And then, like, the teacher would look away. And then Laqueesha would, like, get another peep off of her hat and be like, the teacher would, Laqueesha, I told you to stop eating your hat. So that was kind of fun. And, yeah. Here I am with Santa Claus. I don't look too impressed, probably because I knew something about him by then, and I didn't like it. So, I'm not going to say what it was, because, you know, kids watch this video. They shouldn't know any secrets about Santa Claus. You know how Santa Claus does it now. He goes on your Amazon wish list, and you make a wish list, and then Santa Claus sees it, but the elves don't make the toys anymore. They just get all the toys from Amazon. So that's what you do. You make an Amazon wish list, and then Santa Claus gives it to you, and you can't get everything you want because now Santa Claus charges money, and you have to, like, pay money to get stuff. Like, back when I was little, Santa Claus just, like, gave everything for free. Now they send you a bill in the mail. So, yeah, that's how we do it in my family. We do it like that. So, we also suspect that maybe elves really do all the work, because do you really think Santa Claus can go to, like, that many houses? I don't think so. Alright, so that's all for today. I hope you liked learning about first grade. Don't forget to like the video. Bye!